Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of a modern myth, into the very place where folklore and salvage technology collide. We're talking about Shoals, Arkansas, the unlikely capital of the entire Ozark's Futurism project. This isn't just a real town. In the world of Zero, it's a liminal, almost supernatural site. So, why here? What makes this quiet lake town so important? Let's explore. First, Shoals is both a literal and a mythological deep hole. In the Zero mythos, his secret hideout is described as a dark, deep hole on one of Saturn's moons. Shoals, a town built around a massive, man-made lake with incredibly deep and complex underwater geography, is the perfect earthly reflection of this idea. The deep, dark waters of the lake represent the physical and psychological depths where Zero operates, hidden away from the prying eyes of the world. It's also framed as the lair of the local legend, the Shoals boogeyman. By setting up shop here, Zero anchors his most frightening folklore in a real, tangible environment, making the myth feel unnervingly close to home for the locals. Second, Shoals is a hub of scavenged technology, which is the cornerstone of Zero's artistic philosophy. As a rural lake community, there's a constant cycle of development and seasonal residents coming and going. This creates a steady supply of electronic waste, construction scrap, and discarded hardware. This is the junk that Zero salvages to build his strange instruments and powerful transmitters. The geography itself is a huge advantage. The rugged, hilly terrain of the Ozarks provides perfect natural shielding for his illegal pirate radio and UHF TV stations. The unique landscape allows his signals to penetrate isolated hollows and reach hidden communities, all while making it incredibly difficult for authorities in larger cities to triangulate his location. It's the perfect place to broadcast a revolution from the shadows. Third, Shoals is the very epicenter of the Ozarks hum. It's the setting for the foundational story, the night the Ozarks learned to hum. The town and its people are the focal point for this regional awakening. The residents of Shoals are Zero's primary intended audience, the very first people meant to receive and understand the hum. This hyperlocal focus is way more important to the project than any kind of global recognition, like being featured at the Venice Biennale. The project is for the Ozarks, by the Ozarks, starting right here. The town perfectly represents the clash of worlds that defines Zero's existence. You have the quiet, residential streets existing right alongside the untamed wild, where a mountain lion might just stroll through your backyard. It is the same way Zero's old life as a professional studio musician collides with his new life as an outlaw artist. In the end, Zero mythos elevates Shoals to the level of sacred ground. It's the place where a man broken and cast out from the mainstream built an entire empire from trash, animals, and artificial intelligence. He transformed a quiet Arkansas town into the thrumming, humming heart of Ozark's Futurism. It is a powerful reminder that the future doesn't always come from the gleaming towers of a metropolis. Sometimes it emerges from a deep hole, broadcast on a pirate signal from the middle of nowhere. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the world of Zero. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't too miss our next journey into the strange and fascinating corners of modern mythology. See you next time.